Daddy, you said something about prosperity. What are the keys to prosperity? Or does it answer to praying and fasting?
The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 21 and 22. The book of Genesis, chapter 39, verse 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The book of Psalms, chapter 30, verse 5. The book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 9. The book of Daniel, chapter 6, verse 1 to 3. The book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 14 through 16. They all combine to confirm and affirm and attest to the grand noble fact that being born again forbids poverty. The highest mountain in a man's life is ignorance. And the strength of your enemies is also ignorance. A man who does not want to change, a man who keeps doing the same thing and expects a change to come, is either mental or stupid, or instead of going to a cemetery, a seminary, he went to a cemetery to study the Bible. Exodus 3 verse 21 and 22 says, I'll give these people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. It shall come to pass, when you go, you will not go empty. But every woman shall borrow of her neighbor and of her that sojourneth in her house jewels of silver and jewels of gold. The Bible was speaking about redemption journey. When a man is born again and starts his redemption journey, this awesome book says God will grant him favor. But what is favor? In chapter 39 of the book of Genesis, verse 2, the Bible says, and the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. When the Bible speaks of God is with a man, what does that mean? The book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 23-23. The Bible says, Balaam said, I have received commandments to bless. And he has blessed, and I cannot change it. For the Lord is with him, and the shout of the king is amongst them. That's awesome. That God is with them. When the Bible says God is with a man, what does that mean? The book of Psalm, chapter 114, verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say, when Israel came out of Egypt from people of unknown language, Judah was a sanctuary. Israel was the abiding place. Seas of problems, as stubborn as seas, saw them and flew. Mountains ran like rams. What does that mean? When you become a born-again child of God, problems as stubborn as a river will see you and will simply dry up. Problems as stubborn as a mountain will see you and will just fly away. In the book of Exodus chapter 7 verse 1, God said to Moses, see. What does that mean? When God says to a man, see, he's asking you to conceive in the bowl of your spirit what God is telling you he's about to do.
The Pace Setter.